it to the sky. Keep your head to the sky. All right. We want to welcome everybody to Side Hustle and Cash Flow Thursday Zoom call. I'm Jay Johnson, and I got my brother Greg G Money Bolden on the side, and we want to welcome everybody on to the call this evening. I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping things, talk about two of the programs that we have already mentioned previously, and then we're going to turn the rest of it over to our special speaker today. And every week I want us to be able to have special presentations from people. Again, this group is all about, as the name says, side hustle and cash flow. So a lot of us is from the WBC community, and one of the things that they do that we don't do is that, or we do that they don't do is that we have an open mind to go out and to build stuff and to, to create multiple streams of income. So the last week I showed a video of a gentleman who I ran across in like 2004, 2005, and he was explaining how wealthy people, they have multiple streams of income. They have at least 7 or 8 main streams of income coming in. I know when I first got involved in network marketing, they wanted us to be focused, only do this one company and do this and do that. So I played that game and rose to the top of that company and had a difference of ideals with the owner and wound up getting a letter telling me I was out. So all my income stopped. And I was a UPS truck driver before that. So I left them at 44, and it was 8 years with this company, and then got everything snatched out from under you. It was kind of a harsh reality. And then I ran across this gentleman who said that was dumb of me, basically. He said, you need to have multiple streams of income. So that's what this is all about. We want to share multiple companies, multiple platforms, multiple things with us. And please don't feel pressured or, that you got to do everything we bring up, every speaker would know. You fit in or get in where you fit in for real. I mean, because this isn't, there's no pressure, there's no shaming. It's all about, we're going to bring opportunities. We're going to bring people on who want to talk about trust, who's going to talk about setting up LLCs, all that good stuff, because we want to really take heart the whole truth of how wealthy get wealthy. They don't put the stuff in their own name, number one. There's nothing that the wealthy people don't have stuff in their name. They have it in their LLCs and in their business and their corporations. But we also understand about the trust, and this in their LLCs is put into trust, which is another protection. So we want to learn all that. We just don't want to, like I did. I was excited. I was happy making all this money, not putting it anywhere. And when I got the rug pulled out from under me, that money disappeared. That was almost saved. It wasn't saved because it was earmarked out, and that evaporated quite quickly. So we want to create generational wealth. So again, I'm excited to hear from our special guest. So let me just talk about the two programs we talked about last 2 weeks. Savings Highways. Now, last week I asked anyone how many people watched it. There wasn't a whole lot of hands up, but we are moving on and moving into that program tonight for those who want to get in. If you have talked to your sponsor in WBC, or if you're part of Greg's group and you're not a part of WBC, and if they want in, let them get in first. If they say no, well, then come in. So I'm gonna post my link in the chat. So if you don't know now that your upline or the person who got you involved in either one of our other platforms, because I want to keep the genealogies together, but only the people who get on this call is really privy to what we're really doing right here, because the other people really don't know what it is that we're talking about and what we're doing. But I just want to make sure it's clear and safe. They don't get in the first one, then we know we don't have to go after them for the other one. They have no interest in doing what we're doing, and that's building generational wealth. So that was the first one. We had like a little $10 thing that we were playing around with. If anybody wants to do that, just put a note in our Telegram group. I want to thank my brother Greg for turning over one of his Telegram groups and renaming it to Side Hustle and Cash Flow for us. So I thank you for it. So now all our communications are going to be coming through here. I may post a little something in the WHBC, but our main communications is going to be there. All right, Greg, put it already slammed it in the chat. I love it. So this is how we're going to communicate. So anybody who wants to participate in the little $10 kind of gifting kind of thing, we're going to start running that on Monday. All righty. So just put a little note in there, say, you know, Jay, include me or whatever, and then we'll get with you and we'll tell you how we're going to start this, how we're going to run that. Okay, so those two programs are already, hopefully you guys have vetted it, you've looked at them, you have, made a decision or made a choice. If there's any other questions, again, I'll put the video for the Savings Highway in the reminder for this call this morning. So that's my spiel. So again, this call is for, again, we're going to be looking at multiple opportunities, multiple things. We've got a speaker. He was supposed to be with us last week, but our communications got messed up. Next week, we're going to be talking about a great opportunity called, it's a coin called Zanique. And so we're going to be sharing that, bringing that opportunity out on next Thursday. But this Thursday, I'm going to turn this over to my homie, the main man of the hour, G Money into his hours. So I'm going to have him go ahead and share his piece and let him introduce our main man for tonight. Brother Greg, you're on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So thank you everybody for logging in tonight. Just like Jay said, you know, we have a lot of us have been in, either Hyperverse or Novatech for quite some time. A lot of us have been in there more than a year. So we've got our base, we've got our foundation, that's where we are with making our daily rewards. Now we're branching out and we understand that this is not for everybody. You know, a lot of these programs some of them come with a little higher risk. Some of them come with recruiting, requirements. Some of them don't. So this is going to be kind of outside of what we're doing with Hyperverse and Novatech. I've had the pleasure of meeting our guest long time ago. We go way back to the ACN days, back in the 90s. Was it the 90s? Late 90s, right, Antoine? Okay.
Yes.
So, yes. Antoine is a very, very established, marketer, speaker, whatever you want to, his other accolades he has, motivational speaker, things of that nature. And we've been in several programs that he's spearheaded in the past too. He did a very successful Bitcoin program a few years back. We were involved in that. We made money. So this guy here knows how to make money is what I'm trying to say in a nutshell. So he's got a new platform. Actually, he started one last year, was a similar one, but now they kind of branching off and started a new program. It's very similar to this one he just came off of. He was very successful with that one. He told us about it around the same time we got in Hyperfund, but we kind of, just getting started, we kind of was overwhelmed with the Hyperfund stuff. So me and Adrian and Michael, we kind of focused on that. And we kind of came back around. We said, what about that program Antoine had? And then so we called him and he said, well, I got a new thing. It's called Liberium. Let me go ahead and tell y'all about that. So we are all in on this one. So, these programs that we bring to the calls, guys, we usually try to vet them. We'll try them out for a couple of weeks to make sure that they are, what they said they're going to do. So you can believe that if it's on the call, it's something that's going to work. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to my friend, Mr. Antoine McVeigh, and he's going to talk about our program for this week. Take it away, Antoine.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. And thank everyone for giving me your time. I'll just kind of share a little bit about me and how we got to this point with this platform that I'm launching. I'm originally from Dallas, grew up in the Oak Cliff area, went to Kimball If we got any Dallas Oak Cliffs in the house.
Yeah, I went to Skyline, bro. Watch out. I went to Skyline. Okay. But yeah, I'm from the bottom, man. 8th and Ewing. Yeah. NW
Okay.
Downtown Oak Cliff right here.
There we go. Yeah. So, but I got involved with crypto almost 6 years ago. I had a mentor, which was a Chinese lady that was born in Vietnam, but raised in LA, that had known me for 10 years in the direct sales space. And she began to mentor me about blockchain technology and Bitcoin. And this was back when Bitcoin was $375 for one Bitcoin. And I just went all in. I trusted, I believe it, and I went all in to the point that it led me in Asia, where I've been here in Vietnam now for 4 years. I was traveling back and forth from US to Vietnam post COVID. Since COVID, I've been here in Vietnam for 2 years, haven't been back to the US. So my plan is to live both in Asia and the US, but I've been kind of just waiting to see what happens with COVID. But with that being said, through my experiences of crypto, I live on it. Every bill I pay to this day, and have been for the last 5 years, has been with crypto. Every bill you can think of. The place I'm living at right now was bought with Bitcoin. Any child support that I pay is paid with Bitcoin. So everything I do is with Bitcoin. I live on it. So what we do is I look at my digital assets when it's time to pay bills, decide which assets I want to sell for the fiat. I take that fiat, put it in the bank, and then I'm able to use that fiat to do whatever I need to do. Okay, been doing that for 5 years. From that, I wanted to introduce what I felt was needed in the space, in the space of crypto. Most opportunities are driven around convincing consumers to send me your money, send me your money, send me your money. I wanted to create an opportunity where it was exactly the opposite, where we say, keep your money and you control your own risk factor by basically following a pro trader. It's almost like, I'm trying to think of there's a trading program in the US that's pretty big. It'll come to me in just a moment. It's still early here. I'm still getting out the cobwebs, but eToro, you can control your money, so to speak, and you can select the trader to follow. But it's mainly around Forex and stock and stuff like that. And they just recently added crypto. So I wanted a model that was similar to that. And so we launched a company.
What's up?
We launched the company over a year ago.
How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Hey guys, can y'all mute while Antoine is trying to speak? Can everybody mute their phone? It's kind of disrespectful.
Artis Brown, please mute your phone too.
And so from that, we launched a program called Copy Pro Traders. Same business concept, keep your money and all of that. Great success, but it was driven around spot trading, where you take your USDT that's in your own exchange. Your exchange obviously is like your bank. Nobody has access to your money but you. And you can decide how much per trade you want, full control. And through full automation, whenever the pro trader takes a trade, you would take the exact same trade automatically without your funds ever leaving your account. And so that was very successful. But now that a year has gone by, we've analyzed that business model and said, okay, what can we do different? And so I found another group of developers, and now we developed some things with Liberium crypto that really adds more value to trading crypto as opposed to what Copy Pro Traders offers. Copy Pro Traders are still around. I'm still a part of Copy Pro Traders. We have a lot of customers in Copy Pro Traders, but Liberium crypto offers a service that Copy Pro Traders does not offer. And in that regards, I'm talking about BTC and ETH pair trading, where you pair your crypto with BTC. You may trade BTC and Solana, or BTC and Litecoin, or BTC and Ethereum. So it's BTC pairs, where you can now accumulate more Bitcoin on your trades, as opposed to going from USDT, a stable coin, and buying Ethereum, buying it low, selling it high, capturing the gains. Liberium crypto is going to have all of those. The swing trades, the BTC, ETH pair trading, it's going to have all of it. Not only that, we were able to say, okay, what was good about CPT and maybe what was bad, and let's fix what was bad. In CPT, you pay a monthly subscription. But if the market is dropping, the trader could go 3 or 4 days without buying, because the trader is saying, I want to wait for the market to bottom out before I buy, and I'll buy that dip, meaning I'll buy low. Okay. And that can happen 2 and 3 times a week. And then when you look up for the whole month, you missed maybe 8, 10, 12 days of trading simply because the trader you are following did not buy. With Liberium crypto, we said, okay, now let's give all consumers X number of trades each month. That way, no matter what happens in the market, the customer gets adequate number of trades every single month based on their subscription. So it allows us to make those necessary changes with the new company, Liberium Crypto, that Copy Pro Traders just doesn't have. We also enhanced the compensation plan. And so what I want to do, I want to share my screen and show you some of the traders that are coming on board, a little bit of history of these traders. I've interviewed these traders. There's a Telegram channel that I have that if you're interested, you can be a part of that Telegram channel where you can see that recorded interview from a couple of the pro traders. I have some other traders that are lined up for a scheduled interview. And as I do that interview, then I drop that in that group as well, just so that you can hear from the traders and understand their strategy, their philosophy behind trading, and what their gains are on a per trade basis that they're looking for, that they're targeting. So if I have the controls, let me see here. I can share my screen. I think I may do. And I just kind of go over this real quick. This is not a formal presentation. This is just sharing a couple slides where you can see a little bit about who these traders are and their strategy. Okay. So for example, this is the Liberium crypto. We're in pre-launch right now. No trading is taking place at the moment. You can't pay for the subscription at the moment. All you can do is get in position and you can start pre-building your customer base if you choose to. That's all we have right now. So we provide a little information on the site. You got a back office that you can log into and see information. Once we launch, every customer will get a free week of trading where you can just test it out for free. And if you like it, then you can pick your package. There's going to be 2 packages. There's a fully automated for $179 a month that can be paid in Bitcoin or Litecoin. And then there's a $69 a month for trade signals only, which means if you choose the trade signals only, that means you, once you receive the signals, will need to go into your exchange, execute the buy, execute the sell based on receiving those signals from the pro trader. If you are in the fully automated, you don't have to do anything. It's just, even while you're sleeping, you just set your per trade amount. And whenever the trader buys, it will automatically allocate that amount from your exchange into that digital asset automatically without your funds ever leaving your account. That's done through a connection of what's called API keys from your exchange to the software that don't have the power to withdraw. It just has the power to communicate a buy and a sell from your exchange. We're currently going to be working with 4 exchanges when we launch: Kraken.com, Binance.com, not Binance.us, Gemini, and KuCoin. Those are the 4 exchanges that we will initially launch with: KuCoin, Binance.com, Kraken, and Gemini, which is a licensed exchange out of New York. Here you can see it's just talking about the early access, and it's talking about the 2 price points, the $69 for signals, the $179 for the automatic trading. And then let me show you for example, one of our traders, Carlo Cruz. Carlo is a trader that is very, very sharp with BTC pair trading. I've worked with him before in the other company. He's a pro trader in the other company, but that's just spot trading, swing trades. And he's done a phenomenal job just with the swing trades. His expertise is in the BTC pair trading. So he's been waiting for a company that will have the BTC pair where he can utilize his expertise. And he's a guy that's looking for 1.5%. He's in and he's out rather quickly. And he'll do that 2 and 3 times and sometimes 4 and 5 times a day. So just so to show you what you're looking at, if you look at the bottom, you can see the UOS/BTC. That's what it's paired with. You can see the buy price. And then if you go up, you can see his sold price, okay, 32.46 was the buy. His sold is 32.85. And basically, when he's accumulating that 1.5%, he's accumulating 1.5% of more BTC than what he had. And he'll do this over and over and over and over and over again. Okay. Here's another one where he paired it with DERO. You can see the buy price starting from the bottom, 22.128, and that would be Satoshi's. Okay, so 22.128, and he sold it for 22.394. You can see the dates underneath the DERO/BTC in the time frame. Some of these were done within 5 minutes, 15 minutes, a quick 1.5% and out the market. Doing this daily, compounding it. Okay, you can see here's another one. All right, I just want you to kind of see a little bit of this. And then also where you can see from KuCoin, his annual trade volume and his portfolio performed more than 98.5% of all users. Now, this came from KuCoin, not something he created. So it's just documentation that shows his success in doing what he's doing and exercising his strategies with BTC pair trading. Okay. And a lot of us have been following him outside of Copy Pro Traders because Copy Pro Traders did not offer BTC pair trade, but we would just follow him. We knew how to go in and execute our buy and execute our sell because the software wasn't developed at the time where it was fully automated the way Liberium crypto will be. Okay. We've got another trader. His name is Extreme. He's out of South Africa. He's been using Binance. So you can see where he's been with Binance on this one account for right at over a year, almost 2 years, right? And he hit 2 million accumulative trade volume. And so when you're following a trader, you're following someone who lives on their strategies of what they're doing. I think that's very key. So this is not a bot that's trading. These are real individuals leveraging their strategy and skill set to buy and sell these digital assets. And you can take the exact same trades automatically. All right. Make It Rain, his largest single trade occurred. You can see on the February, what was it? Yeah, February the 8th of 2021, over 30 Bitcoin Cash. So these traders, they're trading their own money in a lot of these situations. And so when they win, you win, you know? And then of course, he got this from Binance. It just shows how he knows how to make money with his crypto. So these are documentation that comes from the exchanges about these individuals. And there's going to be many more that consumers can choose from to see which trader they would want to follow when their time comes. Now, real quick, I'll touch on our compensation plan. We did, again, something very different and unique. We're going to pay out commissions in Bitcoin and Litecoin, and we're going to pay it out in real time. There's no waiting around on the money. So when you analyze our business model as a whole, customers have full control of their money at all times. So it's not like you put $10,000 in Kraken and the company is trading it with the software, and all of a sudden an emergency situation takes place and you're saying, I need $5,000 of my money right now, and you can't get it. That's not the case here. Liberium crypto will not have anyone's crypto, nobody's money. Your money or our money stays in our own account on our exchange. period. I love that. I control my money at all time, and I don't know what's left after all, okay? Now, on the customer bill side, if you choose to, and of course you don't have to, obviously you can trade passively and earn income, but I think it's important that one be realistic with how much they're going to trade with. This is not one of those programs where you can take, you know, $2,000 and flip it into $200,000 overnight. It just doesn't work that way. This is real trading. It's real numbers. The BTC pair trading will come with the automatic trailing stop loss that you don't have to set. It's done automatically. Okay, it never drops. It only moves up to capture margins, which is a great thing for all of us. But when it comes to the team building side, we were able to pay out a lot more money during this compensation structure to make it very lucrative for those who do choose to build and want to collect more assets to then start trading with funds out of profit versus out of pocket. And this is just an example. We just started this pre-launch maybe 2 weeks ago. And I had one of the leaders just send me a screenshot of how his team is growing. Now, in Copy Pro Traders, we only paid out 7 levels deep. In Liberium Crypto, we're paying out 20 levels deep. And it's a lot more significant than what we're earning and paying out in Copy Pro Traders, okay? Copy Pro Traders are still running, but complete different business that has 2 different service offerings, okay? So here this guy personally directly referred 9 people. That 9 has turned into 27 on his level 2, 141 on his level 3, 113 on his level 4, and you can see the numbers. He doesn't have anybody so far on the 11th level, and if we were to scroll, it would show you all the way down to 20. So I want to talk very quickly about the payout. On the 179, it pays a direct of $60. So on this 9 right here, if all of them were to subscribe and they pay 179, immediately after they pay the 179, after 3 blockchain confirmations, their commissions are available to go into their own private wallet. So that would be 60 times 9 right there, direct. On level 2, it's going to pay $15. And this is in Bitcoin or Litecoin, depending on how the consumer pays. And so on level 2, that would be 15 times 27. On level 3, it will pay $10. So that'll be 141 times 10. On level 4, it pays $5, and you can see the numbers. Level 5, it pays another $10. Now I want to stop right there just for a moment. Let's just play with some numbers, because people did very, very well with CPT. And it only paid 21 direct and $7, 7 levels. Now we're talking about 60 direct, 15, 10, 5, 10, and I'm just stopping at level 5. There's 15 more levels to go. And that you can see, this is a type of compensation plan that rewards a person for what you start, not necessarily what you do. This person started with 9 people. I guarantee you, he don't know the people on level 3, the 141. He don't know the people on level 4, the 113. He don't know the people on level 5 and level 6. And this could be all over the world. And I'm only talking about the 179 at the moment. So let's play with some numbers. Let's just say you personally referred 3. And I think that's the sweet spot in terms of a number, because it covers your monthly subscription. It's 179. Well, if you personally directly refer 3 people, you're earning $180 a month. So now all your trading becomes pure profit from just referring 3. So if everyone is looking to refer 3 to cover their monthly subscription, you're looking at 180 on your level 1, 135 on your level 2, 270 on your level 3, 405 on your level 4, and 990 on your level 5. So if we add it all up, that's 3,420. It's not bad. And that's just 5 levels, not including the remaining 15 levels. Paying you in real time. Okay. Now, if you add one more person, because during this pre-launch, it's all about leaders getting in position and pre-building their team, because there's no trading going on right now. We did the same thing in Copy Pro Traders. We did a month of pre-launch, and when it launched, people income was just flying because they pay for their subscription, and it pays out commissions in real time. So if you add one more person, 4, but everyone else is still just covering their subscription, getting 3, getting 3, getting 3. Going down 5 levels, now you've turned that to 4,560, just 5 levels, not including the remaining 15 levels. Now, I can tell you, when we launch, the company's going to run a promotion for that first week. They're not going to pay out 60 direct. We've already got the approval where they're going to pay out 80 direct. However, I've been pushing for them to pay out 100 direct, and they're truly leaning toward paying out 100 direct. So that means this person here, if the company's paying out 100 direct and all 9 subscribe, that's $900 just on level 1. So what a unique opportunity during this time for those who are leaders and have that vision. I've always said it takes leaders with vision to help people with dreams. And so imagine being first. A lot of you are part of different programs right now. What if you were part of that program before they launched? You were listening to someone about that program before they launched, and now all of a sudden it's getting close, but you have the opportunity to pre-build. Some of you are with companies that I know people, because of my experience in the space, who were there at the launch, and they are earning sickening income daily because of timing, and they took massive action to maximize that time. Here we are with Liberium Crypto, same timing situation for people like yourself. Let me talk real quickly about the 69 and I'm done. 69 monthly. So on level 1, on your direct, let's just say now all of these people we see here will subscribe for 69. They're not going to subscribe for the 179. In this example, they subscribe for 69. It's going to pay you $15 direct on your level 1. So if all of these 9 subscribe to 69, he's going to earn 15 times 9. Level 2 is going to pay 7. Level 3 is going to pay 5. Level 4 is going to pay 3, and level 5 is going to pay 10. So on the 69, it only pays 5 levels. It doesn't pay 20 levels on the 69, it pays 5 levels. 15, 7, 5, 3, and 10 on level 5. So right there where he's got 31, it would be 10 times 31. And we all know that that's going to grow with or without him, because it's rewarding him for what he started, not necessarily what he's doing. So let's take the concept of 3, get 3, get 3, and stop at 5 levels. That would be $2,916. It's not bad. You get one more at 69, which means you have 4, but everybody else is just getting 3. That gets 3, that gets 3. That number turns into $3,888. Introducing people to a concept where they can control their money at all times. So that's where we are. I can, if you want, Greg, I can put the Telegram, Liberium Crypto Telegram channel in the chat.
I did it already.